Welcome all of you in this tutorial of overfitting and pruning. I will explain what is overfitting using one example in Python and how to tackle the problem of overfitting by using pruning of trees, decision trees in Python using same example. So when what is pruning? When model will really good on training dataset, but it failed to validate on testing dataset. Growing a tree beyond a certain level of complexity leads to overfitting. It really, when a really big tree is very likely to suffer from overfitting. That is, our decision tree is fitted on our training dataset. It is fitted well. It gives better accuracy also. But when we fit it on any another dataset, another same dataset like testing dataset, it does not give better accuracy. That is, then there is a problem of overfitting. That is, our model is overfitted to the training dataset, but it does not validate on any other dataset, other same dataset. That is, we can see here with the example. Here we take one dataset of containing the buyer behavior of some persons. Let's see the dataset. Our model, our code is executed here. It takes some time. Okay, this is our dataset containing 14 data points containing three variables: age, gender, and broad. That is, by using age and gender, we try to see the person or the human being buy some product or not. That is, our target variable is classifier, yes or no. Yes, when he buys some product, and no when he doesn't buy anything. So this is our data. This is our training data actually, and our test data is like this. Test data contain 6 data points, that is 6 human beings. We try to see the behavior of 6 person by using his age and gender. We try to see the person buy something, any product or not. This is our target variable about, that is yes or no. This is actually a dummy dataset that I was created in Excel file and I import it in Python. You can do same thing. You have to do, first of all, you have to make a Excel file that contain these three variables and make a dummy dataset like this and import it in Python like this. I do the same thing. So now we see what is overfitting. We make this dummy dataset for see what is overfitting and how to tackle it. So let's see the training dataset information. Training dataset contain three variables and 14 data points, out of which gender and bout are categorical variables. That is, gender is male or female, and bout, that is our target variable, consists of yes or no class. These two class present in our target variable, yes or no. That is, person buy something or person not buy something, not buy anything. Okay, now we make our these two categorical variables as convert it into numerical variable as 0 and 1. First of all, we try to convert gender into 1 and 0, 1 for male and 0 for female, and its type is integer. Again we do same thing for bout. When there is yes, then we assign it as 1, and when there is no, then we assign it as 0. We do same thing for testing dataset. Here we take separate dataset, training and testing. You can see here I import two files. One is train dataset, another is test dataset. Okay, now we see our train information. Now our dataset contain three variables and all of them are numerical after executing this command. Okay, you can see here all of these are integer variable. Now we try to fit a decision tree classifier on our training dataset and testing dataset. By applying this code, we first of all import a tree library from sklearn. and try to apply it on training dataset and testing dataset. Our exploratory variables are age and gender, and we try to fit it on bout. Bout is our target variable. So let's fit our model. Our model is running here, so we have to wait some time. Okay, our model is running, still running. Okay, now our model is fitted. Now we see the accuracy of training dataset. We try to apply it on training dataset. So this is our prediction of training dataset, and we try to apply it on testing dataset. Now this is the prediction for training dataset, this is prediction for testing dataset of our model. Now we see the accuracy of our training dataset by using confusion matrix. You can see this is the confusion matrix for training dataset. You can see there is no any misclassified observation. All data is classified well, and we try to see it by accuracy by summing all the values inside the confusion matrix divided by actually summing the diagonal observations of the confusion matrix divided by all the observation contained in the confusion matrix. You can apply this code to obtain the accuracy by using confusion matrix. So our confusion matrix accuracy is 1, our training dataset accuracy is 1, which actually well fitted. There is no any misclassified data point. We can say here our training dataset, our model is overfitted to our training dataset because our accuracy is exactly correct. There is no any misclassified data. I can prove it by applying it on testing dataset. Let's check the accuracy of testing dataset. Now we check accuracy of the testing dataset here. Now we check the try to check the confusion matrix of testing dataset. So this is the confusion matrix for testing dataset. Now we check the accuracy by applying same method, that is addition of these diagonal elements divided by total addition of all the observation containing the confusion matrix, that is 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, now we check the accuracy of testing dataset. Now our testing dataset accuracy is only 16%, accuracy, and our training dataset accuracy is training model accuracy is 100%. Here you can see, but our testing dataset model accuracy is 16%. So our dataset fitted well to the training dataset but does not fitted well to the testing dataset. That is, then there is a problem of overfitting. That is, validation of the training dataset model is not good for any another dataset containing same variables and same target variable. Now we tackle this overfitting problem. You can see here, this is actually the overfitting because of our accuracy at training dataset is quite high, but when we apply this model on testing dataset, then there is a problem. Our accuracy is very much low. You can see here only 16% accuracy. That is problem of overfitting. Now we tackle this problem of overfitting by using pruning method. We apply pruning method to decision tree classifier, and we try to overcome this problem of overfitting. So what is pruning? Let's see. So growing the tree beyond a certain level of complexity leads to overfitting. That is, when our tree is quite big, then there is a complexity in the sense there is a overfitting. In our data, age doesn't have any impact on target variable. Our dataset contain age variable which doesn't impact on target variable that much, but our gender variable impacts somehow on our target variable. So we try to apply trimming. We try to apply trimming process on our tree. So this process of trimming is called as pruning. We trim some leaf nodes, we trim some we try to apply some parameters, that is pruning parameters, to avoid this overfitting. So in this process we try to cut some variables, where we try to cut some nodes and apply pruning to the decision tree. So these are the very parameters which are we used to applying pruning method. We can avoid overfitting by changing some parameters. These parameters are maximum leaf nodes, minimum sample leaf, and maximum depth of decision tree. By setting this parameter to the particular value, then we got better accuracy of our model. Here we apply maximum leaf nodes, that is maximum number of leaf nodes. How we have leaf nodes in our model. How many leaf nodes we have in our model? We have to reduce number of leaf nodes. Okay, how many leaf nodes we have to reduce, and minimum sample to the leaf. How much sample taken to the each decision node, each leaf. Decision node nothing but leaf and decision node are both are same. So restrict the size of sample leaf. Minimum sample size in the terminal nodes can be fixed to 30, 100, 300 or 5% of total maximum depth. And our depth of the tree to build a generalized tree set up to the 3, 5 and 10 depending after checking accuracy on testing dataset. We first of all try to apply it on training dataset, and then again we try to apply it on testing dataset. If there is problem in accuracy, then we change our parameters, pruning parameters of training dataset model, and we again train our training dataset on the model after changing the parameters of decision tree classifier, and we try to apply again it on testing dataset to increase the accuracy. Here we can see how we change the parameters. Now again we try to apply some arguments in the decision tree classifier. In previous model, we can see here, in previous model we apply directly our model, we does not give any arguments. Here we can see in previous model, that is overfitted model, we does not give any arguments inside the bracket, that is inside the model. These are the total number of arguments we have in decision tree classifier, but we does not give any argument to the model. So now we are trying to give some arguments, that is setting some parameters to the model, that is pruning parameters. We can say that as pruning parameters. Here this is our model. Now we can give some arguments, that is criteria. Criteria is Gini, that is we check for splitting criteria, that is we use splitting criteria of any variable is Gini. We do splitter, we try to apply splitter as random. Maximum leaf nodes, that is 10. Minimum sample leaf is 3. Maximum depth of the tree is 5. And again we train our model on X-train and Y-train, that is same dataset. Now our model is trained, but now our model contain these arguments, that is these hyperparameter. Now our model train with using these hyperparameter. Now we try to predict it on training dataset. This is the prediction of training dataset. Now we check accuracy of our training dataset model. It is 64%. And again we try to apply it on testing dataset. It is, now we see it by using score function, score command. It is 16%. Let's see, we again change our hyperparameter. Here we change number of leaf nodes to the 5, and again try to train our model on X-train and Y-train. Our model is train again. This is the prediction, this is the accuracy score. Now our accuracy score of training dataset is somehow decreasing. Now again we check for testing dataset. Our testing dataset accuracy is, now it is 83%. You can see here 83%. Our model is now generalized model, that is it can fit to any data containing same variables, not only for it fitted to the training dataset. It can fit to any data containing same variables. Here you can see our accuracy of testing dataset is 83%. But when there is a problem of overfitting, then our accuracy is only 16%. By changing the parameters, that is some pruning parameters like minimum sample leaf, maximum leaf nodes, maximum depth, we trying to overcome this problem of overfitting. But after running this decision tree classifier using this parameter, our accuracy of decision tree on training data set is quite decreasing, but our testing data set accuracy is quite well. That is, we get generalized model. That is not only model fitted well to the training data set, it fitted well to the any data set, that is testing data set or any other another data set containing same variables. Now our model is generalized model. That is, this model is generalized model. It can fit to the any data set containing same variables, that is these three variables, age, gender and bout. So this is the problem of how to tackle the problem of overfitting by using pruning. Pruning is nothing but trimming of the decision tree. That is cutting the leaf, cutting the uh, branch of the tree of the decision tree, and try to apply some constraint to the decision tree. That is these three constraints. These constraints are used to uh, increasing the accuracy of our decision tree. So by applying some constraint, that is these three constraints, we try to obtain a better model, that is a model fitted well to the training dataset as well as testing dataset. So this is the required procedure to overcome the problem of overfitting by applying pruning. First of all, we can see again, first of all we see the overfitting. What is overfitting? You can see here our accuracy of training dataset is 100%, but accuracy of testing dataset is only 16%. That is, we does not get generalized model. Here you can see accuracy of training dataset is 100%, that is 1, but accuracy of testing dataset is only 16%. But when we apply pruning, that is applying some hyperparameters, that is some parameters, that is some constant to the our model, then we get the accuracy like this. Our training dataset accuracy is 57% and our testing dataset accuracy is 83%. Our testing dataset accuracy in the overfitted model is only 16%, but when we apply by using pruning, then testing dataset accuracy is 83%. That is, we get generalized model after applying the hyperparameter, that is after pruning the decision tree. So I think you got the exact idea about the pruning and overfitting and how to overcome the problem of overfitting by using pruning, by using some parameters that is used in pruning, that is maximum leaf nodes, maximum sample leaf, maximum depth. You can change here the maximum these numbers, that is maximum leaf nodes, maximum minimum sample leaf, that is maximum depth. These are the three parameters you can change from here. These are the constant to the model. That's why you can take any value which is suitable to your model. You try to apply using trial and error method, which number is suitable here. You can first of all apply it on training dataset and again check it on testing dataset. If there is a problem in accuracy, then again change the values, again change the number here, the hyperparameter number, that is maximum leaf nodes, minimum sample size and maximum depth, and again train it on training dataset and again try to see accuracy on testing dataset. When you got better accuracy to both training as well as testing dataset, then you can see that your model is correct, your model is perfect. Yeah, this is the procedure for obtaining the best model by overcoming the problem of overfitting. If you want to know more about overfitting and underfitting, then you can see my tutorial about ridge lasso and lasso regression and elastic net regression. In that tutorial, I was explain all those things about overfitting and underfitting. So may all of you like this tutorial. So thank you all of you. Subscribe our channel and stay tuned.